noble son of Asgard.
Yup, this is not a prank. The deleted Thor cutscene from Enter Electro has finally been rediscovered after over 20 years of it being lost media. I'm sure a bunch of you are already aware of this discovery since I'm mega late to this video, and other stuff which I will explain later. But first, let me break it down for you. I'll play the raw video without any interruptions, since it's fairly short, and right after give a brief commentary on some stuff I noticed in the video. Then you will hear from the guy who released it to the public himself and information about the video file with its potential to be patched back into the game. Now, if you did not watch my first video on the deleted Thor cutscene, I highly recommend you pause this video then watch that first, so that some of the things I'll mention later on will make more sense. Alright, so for those who have not seen the cutscene yet, sit back and enjoy this piece of rediscovered lost media.
If I don't dispose of them, some other goon will make a try for it. Next time, it could be Ultron, or someone even heavier. First things first, though. Now what's this all about? I've already beaten the bad guy and saved the day.
By mine enchanted Uru Mallet Mjolnir, I sense disturbances in the Furies that are the providence of the noble son of Asgard and none other.
Hi, Thor. Nice of you to show up. Little late, though.
Spider-Man? Surely thou doth not possess power enow to make the very heavens shake as they did?
Not me. He doth. I mean, or did.
Once again, thou hast proven thy mettle as a warrior born. Fare thee well, webbed one.
Thanks for the cameo, though, really. Thunder gods. Huh? Oh, thanks! Hey, a little warning next time would be nice. You're not looking so hot, Electro.
Alright, so now it's time to share what I feel like needs to be mentioned. The FMV starts without any traditional Spider-Man PS1 transition effect, which is a sign that this scene was cut quite early on, even well before the pre-9/11 build of the game that we have. Before Thor even arrives, we get a reference to the Iron Man villain Ultron, which is interesting considering Iron Man was going to be a viewable character in the menu for the first Spider-Man game.
The invincible Iron Man. Another powerful Avenger, fighting for the good of the world.
Shortly after the cutscene's release, Discord user Bungus Bungaloid discovered that Thor's theme music is the Siege Victory song from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. He posted an accurate recreation of the theme in high quality in my server, which I used at the start of this video. I pinned it in the Enter Electro channel on my server if anyone is keen on listening to the full thing. So the original poster of the Thor video is a user who goes by the name of BobbyFan85, who after reading a Lost Media article about the video, remembered that they had saved the original MOV file for that short period of time it was up on Activision's website.
I was just searching the web, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I was just reading a Spider-Man article on something, and then it had a reference to this, so there was a link that took me to the Lost Media page about this whole topic, about the missing Thor cutscene, and I see the picture. I guess a couple years ago people found a screenshot of the video, and I recognized that picture. I'd seen that scene before. It was not hard finding the original file on my hard drive. I do a good job of, archiving my old hard drives, and so I went to the tub that I have where they are, and I found the one from that time period, had an adapter that lets me access the data on it, and then went to the equivalent downloads folder in there, and then there it was, the missing file in question just sitting there.
When first posted, the video did have a watermark, but after Bungus reached out to Bobby in regards to it, he agreed to upload an unwatermarked version in hopes that it can be put back into the game.
At first I had posted it with a watermark just so people could know, that I found it, but then people said, can you post the raw file without the watermark, because we can use that to merge it back into the original game, which I didn't know that was a thing, and I think people are working on that as we speak, which is pretty crazy. And yeah.
Thankfully, we have the original MOV file as well, and not a re-encoded copy. So I checked the file details, and it has a resolution of 240 by 180, which is not the exact same resolution as the standard cutscenes, which are 240 by 176, though as Nick Pye mentioned in my server, that could be due to it being edited for the Activision website, so that's not much of a biggie. The video was encoded on the 28th of September 2001, which checks out since the video was posted on the 29th to Activision's website, then Bobby Fan downloaded it on the 16th of October.
I remembered, I'd seen it multiple times, and so I knew I had saved it when it had been online on that website for Activision, so yeah, I was surprised that it was lost, was my big thing.
If it wasn't for Bobby Fan not deleting any of their stuff as they mentioned on Instagram, this Thor video would definitely still be lost media, almost indefinitely. So I want to give a massive shout out to them for releasing the MOV to the public and unwatermarked as well. I'll link their Instagram in the description of this video, make sure to give them a follow and show support. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking about if it's possible or has someone already tried to inject this deleted FMV back into the game, and the short answer is yes, but not with complete success. A few Discord users such as MS Ultimate Max have already been playing around with trying to get the Thor video back in. Now they succeeded, but to a degree. The actual final game's cutscene, the epilogue, has a maximum playtime of a minute. The Thor cutscene runs just a bit over that at a minute 15, so when the cutscene is inserted without any alterations to the video itself, the game gets confused and proceeds to play the other level's FMVs after Thor's. Now there is a possible temporary workaround. I've tried to put together a trimmed down version of the Thor cutscene, so it's shortened to a minute, so it plays without any issue. But it doesn't flow that well, at least in its current state. So I think it's best to keep waiting until there is a workaround bypassing that FMV runtime limit, or having the level play an additional STR file without overriding the actual final cutscene. Although, if there is a demand for a patch to replace the final cutscene with a trimmed down Thor one, comment down below, and if there's enough, I'll see to finishing and releasing that patch for everyone. Now some of you are probably wondering, Angonov, where the hell have you been? Well, to put it in simple terms, I had to go through a bunch of personal life stuff which I hope has ended now. Then, not too long ago, my PC, which had been chugging for around 7 years now, decided to finally crap itself. Couldn't even get past the lock screen. And this was right after the Thor video was found, so as you can imagine, when that leaked shortly after, I was excited at first, but then I realized I wasn't able to make any content on it, or anything for that matter, until I got a new system. Soon after, I was able to invest in a new PC built specifically for content creation and video production, since my old one was quite outdated. Here's the specs if anyone is curious about that. As for what is next, well, right before my old PC died, I was working on a promotional video sharing the remastered texture pack update I made for the original Spider-Man game, which I did release publicly on time, exclusively on my server, but since my computer was in the early stages of acting up and crashing, I wasn't able to get a video out on YouTube in time, unfortunately. So that will be out soon, since it's just a video I need to make, and the update itself is already out there, which you can grab on my Discord server. I'd like to thank everyone who has stuck around this long again during the hibernation my channel went through. I'm hoping with this new PC I'll pump out more videos for the remainder of this year and next year for you guys. I hope to see you all again here soon. Cheers.